driving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning. Barely. It is barely morning. Here, and I need to try something here. Sure, in Messenger. Lisa Jones. There we go. All right. Lisa Jones may be joining us when nobody's here. She's going to be helping out with prevention. Yeah, cool stuff. So, the wrong page. All right. We'll wait for, you know how it is. It was the 3-minute mark, and now I may move it to the 5-minute mark. I'm telling this for my rewatchers. I'm just noticing it's taking Facebook a little bit to get the messages out. Like I even just sent it straight to someone and they're not here yet. So, let's see. Oh, and she's probably on the East Coast. So, I'm going to just send out a couple of, all right. All right, neat stuff. So, what can we talk about? Well, I should probably adversity. Let's find out what adversity is first, right?
Adversity, difficulties, misfortune.
I'm sure we could probably come up with more than that. being a room full of people in recovery, I'm sure that we could come up with more than that. So, see, it's a 3-minute mark and nobody's here yet. Usually there people are. So, oh, and I forgot I got a reading. That helps. That helps. It helps so much. When I have to do things off the cuff, it's not as easy as when I have a guide, right? So, yeah. I feel like so popular. All right. I'm going to give it to the 4-minute mark and we'll see what happens. But you watch the 5-minute mark. So, another little test today. We'll see what happens. I need to do a bit of little lighting stuff anyway, so that works out. That works out. All right. See, that lighting's, it's a little bit better because then it just doesn't, see how that's squared out? It's because of the way I have it have it set up against the wall. So, all right. Now, let's just go ahead and do this. We're at the 4.5-minute mark. So, welcome to the Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. I'm going to be your host today. Yep. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the actual live or the rewatch. I know why hardly anybody's here. They're all at their noon meetings. I shouldn't have done this right now. Oops. Yeah, I should have waited till 1 to do this. So, but all right, looks like we got some people coming on. So, see, 5-minute mark. There it is. Hey, Mandy. 5-minute mark. Telling you. All right. It's good to see you, Mandy. So we're going to talk about, yeah, this is a noon meeting. Thank you. Sometimes it goes for an hour. Sometimes it goes for an hour. So we may have another guest show up today. Her name is Lisa, and I'm really looking forward to talking with Lisa. She is going to be helping with our prevention, and although she is not in recovery herself, she is an advocate for what it is that we do. She has lost children herself due to fentanyl. So we might have some things that might be a little bit harder to see. We might be having some things that are a little bit hard, that are just quite as palatable, okay? Because we're moving into prevention and awareness. And prevention and awareness isn't always easy. Because really, prevention and awareness is for the children. By the time you're 30, you should be well aware of what drugs and alcohol do. But not really, huh? No. See, we don't just need to go out there and tell kids drugs are bad. Kids, drugs are bad. Don't tell you them. Right? We need to do more than that. If you find yourself in this predicament, this is where you can go. This is what you can do. That's so cool because there's one light bulb that goes out after a little while and it changes the whole ambiance of the room. Now I don't look so yellow. I don't look like a Simpsons character. So don't. It's as close as I can come to any Simpsons character. So I'm going to read out of Al-Anon today, Courage to Change. Yeah, the Daily Reflect. I love it, but come on. Put some thought into it. Change it up a little bit. See, when it came to the daily reflections, they went for the easier, softer way. Oh, there's 12 months, 12 steps. There you go. Fucking lazy. All right. May 18th. Life doesn't always go smoothly or peacefully, even though I might wish it would. In the past, when something bothered me, I'd say nothing rather than face an argument. It seemed better for me to be upset than to risk upsetting someone else. The results were usually disastrous. I would become irritable and unreasonable as I let resentments fester. Now, we alcoholics do this too. In fact, most people do. Most people do. They will just let it eat at them rather than have a confrontation. No, not a confrontation. Oh, scary. It can be scary, especially if the other person might be prone to violence. Okay. So we're going to talk in general here. Okay. If we get into specifics, we could talk about adversity forever. Okay. So we have to talk in generalizations when it comes to this stuff. Okay. And we all know what happens when you bottle it up. Sooner or later, you explode. Sooner or later, you explode. Now, oftentimes I tell you to pick your battles. So what are you going to do with those? Go talk to your sponsor, man. Talk to your therapist. Get it off your chest. Okay? Those are the excesses of other crap that are happening that you're holding on to. And it's not going to do you much good. Okay? You have to face adversity head on. You Yeah, look it in the fucking eye and say, not today, man. Not today. Today I suspect that adversity has value I hadn't previously recognized. Yes, so does failure. Failure is success. As long as you get up, wipe yourself off, and keep moving. Keep moving. You're going to fall on the ground sometimes. You want to know why you fall on the ground? So you can get back up. So you can get back up. To show that you have the courage to get back up and face life again. Right? So I don't know if it really be the opposite, but it kind of feels like it, that that maybe the opposite of adversity might be faith, acceptance, awareness that maybe this person is going through something today and maybe they're taking it out on you because you're closest to them. Did you ever think of that? Did you know that we take out our problems on the people we love the most, no matter what it is? And we all do it. We do it because every single one of us has abandonment problems. I'm not just talking about alcoholics. I'm talking about everybody. I watch it all the time. Okay. It's just that we alcoholics, addicts, and other people with addictions took it way, way too far. We are extremists. Okay. And that's the difference between us and them. They do something about that problem where we let it fester. When I face adversity and deal with my problems or express my feelings, things don't have a chance to improve. Even if they don't, I release some of the pressure I feel. And that's what matters to. That's what matters. Okay. Now, the key is you're still going to have emotions. That's not going to change. Your character defects do not disappear. You just don't use them anymore. They're not gone. They're embedded in your freaking brain. They're not gone. You just don't use them. You react differently. Life isn't treating you any differently. It isn't. You're treating life differently. And that's what matters. Your attitude, what you're looking at, how you're looking at it, what you say to yourself matters. It really does. Yeah. I'm new at this, and I don't do it very gracefully yet. You don't need to do it gracefully. Just talk to your sponsor. Sometimes it is scary, and sometimes my words are not exactly welcome. Nevertheless, I feel better when I realize that I have finally begun living on life's terms. Life on life's terms. Now, let's talk about the fact that we do have to confront. We have no choice. Somebody has overstepped our boundaries. We live with this person. We gotta say something. There's a right way to do it. Keep this in mind. This person was a jerk to me. I'm not allowed to be that way back. Okay? Do not stoop to that level. Do not join them in their pity pot. Okay? It is about understanding. Okay? Feel, felt, found. It is a sales technique. It is also a counseling technique. Okay? Feel, felt, found. I know how you feel. I have felt that way before. But I have found. Right? Did everybody leave? Because it says 0 now. It feels empty. Looking back, I see how much I've grown. I wouldn't have chosen any of the cries in my life, but since coming to Al-Anon, nothing wrong with Al-Anon, I've learned that every problem can help me change for the better, deepen my faith, and add to my self-esteem. Every problem can do this. Okay? Because it's a matter of learning. Okay? It isn't the problem that's the problem. We're creating that problem in our minds. And in our minds, we're the ones that try to determine how big this problem is according to how we're feeling about it, how we're feeling. Got to take that out a little bit. Okay, this person did that. What are they going through? What kind of job do they have? Maybe they have a pretty tough job and they had a bad day. Maybe they work in this field and a client died. Okay? You never know what's going on with somebody. And when you approach somebody who's been mean to you and say, hey, are you doing all right? Because you didn't take offense to it because you got your big boy pants on today. Right? That maybe, just maybe, the people in this world are not out to get us. Right? Today, remember, the Chinese word for crisis is written with 2 brushstrokes. The first stands for danger, and the second for opportunity. I will look for the good hidden within everything I encounter. There is no such thing as a problem without a gift for you in its hands. Richard Bach. There is no such thing as a problem without a gift for you in the hand. So in other words, learn from your problems, learn from your mistakes. Don't repeat them. Don't repeat them. We've had enough of that in our lives. We are people of change. Okay? We alcoholics and addicts, we need to change or we're going to die. We'll go right back to whatever it is that we were doing. And it'll kill us. Okay? You might even get the joy of being a member of some sanitariums and jails along the way. Right? Got to make your life worth living. And it is. It's worth living. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. Peace out. I love you. Peace out. And